I make money in all sorts of different weird ways, and some of you guys have heard me talk about Gator method. I'm going to show you guys one of the deals that I'm actively involved in. In fact, I just wired $500,000 to the deal that I'm doing, and it's a weird deal, so I want you guys to stick around to the end so it all makes sense. Tell me where I lost you. I want to get better at teaching you guys this stuff. So here's the type of deal, and I do these deals frequently. If you guys need money or access to money, email me, money@pacemorby.com. I'll hook you up. I'll take care of you. So as we know, the government needs all sorts of things. You guys have probably seen the movie War Dogs, where the government has this massive website where it tells everybody what its needs are, right? Sometimes it needs psychological health training. Sometimes it needs guns. Sometimes it needs ammunition. Sometimes it needs toilet paper. Whatever it is, the government is spending billions and billions of dollars on things that they need. So my client, who is a government contractor, meaning the government gives them contracts backed by the government, that's about as safe as it gets. This particular order is worth millions of dollars, and it's a multi-year contract, and the first payment comes to them, the government contractor, my client, let's call them the client, okay, my client, my borrower. First payment comes in 6 months. So my client is like, I don't want to wait 6 months to start working on the project for me to receive the money and then start working on the project. I want to be done with the project and have the government, when they pay me, I already am completed and I've made the government super happy so I can get more contracts. That's how business works. The government is ordering pre-development training for its personnel. So these personnel are leaving, they're being deployed, and they need to be trained specifically on ethics and other countries and how they operate. And then they also need development packages for these individuals that are getting deployed. Okay, this is worth millions and millions and millions of dollars over multiple years. So my client is going to make a lot of money. The problem is he doesn't want to wait for 6 months and he needs $500K right now to get started. He's going to make so much money on this government contract that he's happy to pay me $220,000 in an 8-month time frame. So I just wired $500,000, and in about 8-month time frame, I will not only get this $500,000 repaid, I will also make $220,000 on top of that. And there's so many things that are too good to be true. This is one of them. But then again, toothbrushes were too good to be true 200 years ago. A Stanley cup that I carry around in my car was too good to be true 15 years ago. A Tesla was too good to be true 100 years ago, 50 years ago, maybe even 20 years ago. And an iPhone was too good to be true 17 years ago. Guys, if those things are all possible, this is possible too. So out of this $220,000 that I will make in profit, I will pay the person that brought me this $500K, I will pay them $20,000. So how much money did I net? Down in the comments, how much money did I net? I loaned 500 of somebody else's money. I received the 500,000 back in 8 months with 220 on top of it. So a total of $720,000 will be received. I will pay back the lender the 500 plus his $20,000 in interest, and I will walk away with how much money? Okay, cool. This is one of the ways that I make money. Somebody else is backing it. Somebody else is the one doing all the work. Somebody else is bringing the money to the transaction, and I'm the person putting it all together, and I'm the one making definitely not the most money. I'd say this client's gonna make millions, but I didn't have to go become a government contractor. I didn't have to go learn this business. I just had to go find where other people's money comes from. So here's what I want to do for you guys. I have a training tomorrow, Saturday morning, where I show you guys exactly where I get my money from. It's about a 2-hour training, and it is live. I will only do these things live. I will not do them pre-recorded and then release them to you and fake like it is live. It is actually live. So click the link down in the description below. I will see you guys Saturday morning. That should be tomorrow. And we'll break down where my money comes from, how do I do the paperwork, all of those types of things. The reality is the more people I teach on these strategies, the more people I do deals with. In fact, more people, I taught one of my Gator students how to go find these. They brought this to me and they said, Pace, I'm so brand new, I don't know how to raise 500. You've only taught me how to raise 300,000 or 400,000 so far. I've only been in Gator for 10 days. I say, no problem. I'll bring the deal to the table. You and I will split the $200,000 in profit. So she makes 100 and I make 100,000. So my Gator student is making 100 grand on a contract she did not find, on money I brought to the table, and paperwork I did for her. So I want you guys to be able to learn where this stuff comes from so we can do more deals together. Click in the description down below so you guys can come to the Saturday training and see other ways that I'm making weird types of money. Later.